Hey everyone, and welcome to our Market Digest Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be looking at SunTec REIT, China Everbright Water, and Tan Chong International. I'm Irene.
And I'm Ivan, and it's Wednesday, January 8th, 2025. We've got some pretty interesting things going on.
Definitely. Let's jump right into it with SunTec REIT.
Okay.
So, property tycoon Gordon Tang and his wife are making a play for the entire REIT. What's going on there?
Well, they've put forward a really sweet offer,
Yeah.
like $19 per unit. And in Singapore, once you hit a certain threshold, they're obligated to make an offer for the entire REIT.
Okay.
So it's a mandatory conditional cash offer. But here's what's really interesting. They're actually planning on keeping SunTec REIT listed even if they end up owning the whole thing.
Huh.
But get this, even before the news came out, the units closed at $1.20. What does that tell you?
Well, investors must be pretty confident about something, right?
Exactly.
Like, do they know something we don't?
It could be. Maybe they see a hidden value that's not really reflected in this current offer.
Makes you wonder, could it be the location? It's prime real estate, right?
Yeah.
Right in the heart of Singapore's financial district.
Absolutely. That could definitely be part of it.
Or maybe there are some future plans for redevelopment, something that would just boost its value through the roof.
That's a good point.
It's going to be exciting to see if anyone else throws their hat in the ring and, starts a bidding war.
It will be very interesting to see what happens.
All right, well, let's switch gears and talk about China Everbright Water.
Okay.
They've issued a 5-year bond for quite a sum.
Yes, they have. $279.6 million.
A cool S. $279.6 million. Wow.
Yeah.
And with a 1.78% coupon rate.
Right.
Now, that doesn't sound like a massive return,
Yeah.
but, how does that stack up in the current market?
Well, you have to look at it in context. So in today's market, a 1.78% yield for a 5-year bond is actually pretty attractive, especially if you're looking at a company like this one in the
Yeah.
water treatment sector. It suggests that investors have a good degree of confidence in their ability to, generate cash flow, repay debts. It's almost like a vote of confidence.
Right, okay. Well, let's move on to our final company then, Tan Chong International.
Okay,
Now they're expecting a loss, but get this, it's not from selling cars.
you got it.
It's a curveball, huh?
Yeah. They're projecting a loss of about HK $29 million on their investments, which is roughly $5.1 million. Now, it's important to note these are unrealized losses.
Okay.
So they're based on the current market value. Basically, they're using this, practice called mark-to-market, where you constantly update the value of assets based on the market fluctuations. It gives a more realistic view of the company's finances at any given time.
Okay, I got it. But it does make you wonder, what kind of investments are they holding? And why are they underperforming like this?
Yeah, it's a good question. It really could be anything, real estate, stocks in other companies, even bonds. Who knows? Maybe they made some strategic bets that just haven't panned out the way they were hoping. Or it could just be reflecting the, broader trends we're seeing in the market, challenges that are hitting industries like, the auto industry, which is facing a massive transformation right now.
You're right. Electric vehicles, changing customer preferences, the whole landscape is shifting.
Absolutely.
So, okay, let's do a quick recap. SunTec REIT is facing a potential takeover. Investors are signaling they believe there's more value there than the current offer suggests. Then we've got China Everbright Water tapping into the debt market. And it looks like a pretty successful bond issuance. And finally, we have Tan Chong International dealing with these investment losses. Really highlights the risks companies face, even outside of their main line of business.
Yeah, and it's a great example of how interconnected the business world is. Takeovers, raising capital, navigating all these risks. They might seem like separate events, but they're all part of this big, complex ecosystem.
Exactly.
So next time you're catching up on your daily market news, keep an eye out for these connections because they can give you some really interesting insights into what's driving the global economy. What do you think?
I completely agree. Thanks for breaking it down for us today, Ivan. And to all our listeners out there, thanks for tuning in to this deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
Keep those connections in mind and see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.